Cool. So, anyone remember what happened last week?
Nothing.
Correct. Anyone remember what happened the week before? Previously on D&D. Pardon?
We turned up late to the party and the world went to shit.
That's not a bad way of describing it.
We arrived back to see the city as we see it now on the screen.
Yeah.
I'm sure Scraps saved everyone.
So,
Half the city.
Right? Everyone's alive and fine, right?
surprisingly, just cosmetic damage. No one was hurt.
That was their the thing missed. That was just a party that got out of control.
Yeah.
Their local sports team lost.
They destroyed the decorative district.
Oh no, the fireworks quarter.
Yeah, so
down the mausoleum.
you basically going through the woods to try and get to a ritual after defeating the party that had turned up at the encampment in the woods. And by the time you got there, the ritual had already started. But you were able to stop it before it finished. But during the ritual, all you know is that a giant beam of light was fired across the world and hits your hometown, and you rush back to find half the city is devastated. You did send Scraps back to give warnings with that. I think you just had a note pinned to him, if I remember correctly.
But I gave him my shadowed hand seal.
And his shadow hand seal. Yeah, that was it.
He's just a little robot with who's a member of a shadowy clandestine organization.
So as you get back to the city and you're heading in towards the city, you see that there's been the beginnings of refugee camps being built, and there's a lot of people that are outside of the city. There's a lot of people that are clearly not in a good place.
I mean, they're outside of the city. It could be worse. They could be dead inside of the city.
Correct. I never said it was I never said that it wasn't justified. Jeez, Sam.
I'm just silver linings, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Gotta see the positive.
It's a very sad, torturous time.
I'm not saying that to them. Don't worry.
Fair play.
Come on, guys. You're still alive. It's all good.
Yeah.
And as you can see, that your warning has managed to save some people, although not all. But you make your way through to the main city, make your way through to the palace. And on your way, you meet Prince Marius, who is pretty shook. Whose picture seems to be disappeared, just no longer on his character sheet.
I can still see it.
Not mine.
I can't see it. That's always a good sign. And he says that he got your message. He wants to know what happened. What caused this? As he has no idea. Oh, wasn't written on that. You guys going to tell him what happened?
Basically, there was these Dragonborn what was chanting in the woods, and then there was a big explosion, and now the city's buggered.
Dragonborn? What do you mean Dragonborn?
Crag lads, and we did take like one of their symbols, didn't we? I don't know who has that.
Sure.
At the mention of the disciples, you see Prince Marius get cold and furious. And he asks you to follow him, and he leads you through until you meet good old. Oh, you've met this guy yet? The Emperor, his father.
He looks like he looks like a lovely man of the people.
Doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. And he obviously Prince Maris relays the story to the Emperor, and the Emperor tells all of his guards to get out of the room quite aggressively, like Denethor when he tells people to leave him. Leave me.
Oh, this dude's about to set himself.
And pardon?
I was just following the Denethor route. Now I'm worried that the Emperor's going to set himself.
I mean, not off the table. Could happen. So he looks at you all and asks you to tell him what happened in your own words. Obviously, you relay what went on. He then tells you that what he's going to do is bring wrath upon the disciples, unlike anything that's been seen since the War of the Dragons. But first, what he needs is to revive the old sort of allies, and he's going to send you to the Dwarven Kingdom. Because the dwarves are famous for their work with weapons and magic, to be honest, and he's going to need them in the fight ahead. As you can see, the mountains are over here. He's going to be heading that way. But he asks, obviously, before you guys head out, if there's anything that you're going to need for your journey ahead. It's going to be a long and cold journey.
Then I need a hat.
A good sturdy hat.
For supplies is one hat.
I think cold weather clothing will probably cover the descriptive.
Yeah,
You
you can do that.
Sounds good. Maybe some mounts and supplies.
Can do that.
A hat.
And a hat.
A map.
He's just saying it like he's writing it down, like he's got a little notepad.
He just nods, and this is the hat that he gets you, or that's brought to you, Andy.
I have this. I have a specific hat. No, I can go better than that.
If anyone gets the reference of that hat, I'll be happy.
That hat.
It's a good hat.
That's an on-brand hat.
What do you mean by reference? Like, it's from The Hobbit, but...
No, the
No,
one that I sent.
Oh, the other one. Oh, I got fucking nothing.
No idea.
Maybe if I add this boy onto it. I'm really disappointed that no one got it. But it's fine.
What boy?
What about now?
Nope.
None of you have seen Firefly, clearly.
Yeah, I've
No.
not seen
Yeah,
Firefly.
it's
Nope.
trash.
Well, that's
I've got the
awkward, isn't
box
it?
there, but I just haven't gone around to it.
Oh
Sorry.
my god, you need to watch it. It's so good.
I have
Watch
seen
it tonight, Ed.
I've heard nothing but good things.
but not since uni, so I don't remember that.
Well, it's a very important hat. It's not that important. So, he fits you out with equipment. You're given mounts, but they aren't the fastest of mounts. They're more sturdy than anything else.
Oh, we're going into the cold, into the mountains. That's
Mhm.
good.
The fact that you specify mounts rather than horses, are they like overgrown goats or something?
Yeah,
That's the other thing I wanted to ask you is maybe like some spending money, like a per diem, in case we need to grease some palms
Ooh,
on
yeah.
our way there.
What the hell is a per diem?
Like per day, like a little allowance like they give you when you go on like a business
Yeah.
trip.
Oh, it's Latin.
Oh, I like that idea. Roll a persuasion check on that. 'Cause I was not planning this.
Okie doke. Persuasion only a nice -1. Oh, not bad for me.
Hmm. So he explains that with the disaster that's taken the city, he can't spare much money. But he is able to give you 200 gold.
Nice.
You personally,
Just to me,
just to you,
and I'm in charge of it.
for you to use at your own discretion.
I
Can
won't
we-
let you down.
Some
Pardon?
bottles of spirit for when we get cold,
I mean, I think you'd be able to find that on your own.
and or whiskey. No, and whiskey. Some brandy and whiskey.
I feel like we're getting
Ah.
to this point. We're getting to the point where we could just be talking to a quartermaster rather than the literal emperor about.
Yeah, with the
rum.
actual.
No,
Yeah, it's
no,
fine.
no, this is good.
But he also gives you the King's Seal or the Emperor's Seal, which is just a signet ring, to show as a token of.
Is that like
Friendship.
a skeleton key?
Is there a letter or anything of that book?
Pardon?
Is there a letter or anything, or is it just a
Yeah.
seal and a message?
There's a letter, but it's just formalities. The signet ring's important to show that it's genuine, and you each get 1 potion of cold resistance for emergencies.
Also, boys, just putting it out there, we have officially made it. We are now delivery boys.
Hooray!
Delivery.
We're delivery boys.
Fair.
You're a delivery boy.
Congratulations. Hopefully you get a decent tip.
Oh,
I'm no
you
delivery
never
boy.
do.
Are you or are you not delivering something on demand?
He's a delivery man.
I'm a delivery walk.
So you're given a map to where it is that you need to go. You know roughly where. What do you want to do before you leave, or do you want to head straight there? You
I want to
guys,
fucking rest. I've got a level of exhaustion.
you want to rest? Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot you all have exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we talk to the quartermaster or whoever we're talking about the particulars, I would like to make sure we have like a little cart.
Yeah, that's fine. You're all given time to rest, so I can say you get a long rest before you head out in the
Ooh.
morning.
A coach is a thing. Can we have like a coach with like 6 horses in front of it or 6 goats in front of it?
It's
A goat cart. Yes.
It's not so much a like a carriage, but it's more like the cart that you see Gandalf in the first Lord of the Rings film.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
Like it's somewhere where you can store things in, but there's no covering over the top.
Yeah, that's cool. I just mainly wanted something I could sit and tinker in.
Yeah.
being drawn by a goat.
Who's holding on to the signet ring?
Got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Oh yeah, makes sense.
No problem. As you examine the ring, you realise that the ring itself is made of a metal which are you familiar with the wolf steel? But it's that. It's incredibly valuable. Just in and of itself, let alone what its actual sort of significance is as a signet ring. Yeah.
Cool.
Just be aware of that. Don't fucking lose
yes.
it.
Okay. Got it.
So,
Fuck everything.
Or sell it.
Throw it
I mean,
off
you
a
probably could
mountain.
sell it, but
so
sell it for a
yes, I
profit.
would very much like to rest.
Okay.
As well as everyone else.
So we can say that you go to sleep, take a long rest, lose any points of exhaustion that you currently have.
Hooray.
Yay.
And you set out in the morning. Or are you going to do anything before you leave?
Before we go,
Yep.
Have we got a map of?
yes, that was one of the things.
Yeah.
You do. I don't have it prepared.
That's absolutely fine. I would also like to do a little bit of tinkering on the way. So I'd like to pick up some supplies.
Are any of us? Do any of us know what we're walking into? Like, do we know the area that we're going to? Have we been to the mountains before?
I mean, what can I check?
Have there been any recent military campaigns? Because I may have been there if that's the case.
I wouldn't say any military campaigns. There's been a lot of peace.
That's fine.
but I would say if you can roll me either a survival or
I mean, I've probably been there.
yeah. So for you, I would say if you are a dwarf, I would say history check would be fine. I'm also checking your thing and just realised that you get a +8 to history. So
Just to
Okay.
get some background information on the area.
yeah, so you're heading to a city called the City of Frostforge. It's a city on the tallest mountain of the mountain ranges nearby. And it's home to the dwarf king Farron, who is the that was unfortunate time for my headset battery to go. Let me just plug it in. He is the king of the Dwarven Empire, or the Dwarven regions, but they
So,
are
is he the
subservient
king of the empire,
to-
or is he the emperor of the empire?
well, king of the area, not empire, but they're subservient to the Wolfram Empire. But in the time of peace, there's not really been much need for anyone to be pulling any kind of ranks. Everyone's kind of just cracked on. Sorry, one sec, guys. There we go. And like classic dwarven sort of thing, they are, blacksmiths of world class, big fans of precious metals, precious stones,
Yeah.
sturdy, and inevitably quite good at warfare.
Who'd have thought?
Is there anything
Um,
risks we need to be aware of between here and there? Any risky areas? Any...
Not that you're aware of. You just
How
know
long
that the mountains are home to a lot of monsters.
How long is it going to take us roughly to get there?
With the car, assuming there's no problems, probably about a week of travel.
Not too bad.
Is,
Did
it,
you
is the
get
door
my
in
message
between?
of the supplies I want to pick up?
Yeah, sorry, let me see what you sent me. What do you need for that thing? Do you know at all?
No idea. It's just whatever you decide, I suppose.
Let's have a
Just some magic items, so it's just, yeah, whatever you deem necessary, or if those would be readily available, I suppose.
I would say you can get almost everything.
Mm-hmm.
To make 2, but you've got enough to make 1, but you're missing 1 key ingredient for the second one. You haven't got enough to make 2 quite.
Yep, I will get that. How much would it cost me to get all them?
I would say, let me just have a look. How rare is that item? Hogwarts of no. Hundreds. I would say it's going to cost you 250 gold. Yeah.
Yep.
So you now have 1 Goggles of Night and 1 almost finished Goggles of Night.
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda. Missing everything but the lenses. Who can't actually see in the dark out of everyone here?
2 members of the party.
Oh, really? That's convenient.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I love that. Like any situation that you guys might be at disadvantage for, you'll just be able to build it eventually.
That's the dream.
Given enough time, that's what Groz is all about.
Brilliant.
BRB, I need a wee.
Okay.
Is the Dwarven King called Farron or Farron?
The words you said just sounded the same.
Yeah, I didn't hear a difference.
I typed it in chat.
Farron or Farron?
With an F.
I was really hoping it would be a PH. So just none of the options
That'd
that
be the
Sam
best.
gave you.
Yeah, no, that would have been funny, wouldn't it? Yeah. I'm waiting for Andy to come back. I'm also going to grab some food, so I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to keep my headset on, so I'm going to hear everything you say about me.
Oh god, no.
King Farron.
Why does it matter, Sam? Out of curiosity, just for.
Because I'm typing notes.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
You nerd.
I want to know what the king's name is.
I just have handwritten notes that are mostly like these incoherent mess that I can't follow the next time we play. So you know.
That's why I'm typing them.
So for our when we leave, I'm going to switch up my infusions as well. I'm going to go away from my sort of battlefield infusions. I'm going to get. Yeah, I'm going to switch it to my Ring of Water Walking, my Wand of Secrets, and oh no, I'm going to. Yeah, just the. No, not the Water Walking, just the Wand of Secrets and the Boots of Elvenkind, and I'm going to keep my Radiant Weapon. Once I get like proper ones of these.
I heard something about Ring of Water Walking.
No, just to say I'm switching up for the morning we set out, I'm switching up my infusions. So I have my Radiant Weapon, my Boots of Elvenkind, and my Wand of Secrets are the infusions I'm rolling with today.
Nice. What does Wands of Secrets?
Let me send it to you. Well, I'll paste it in chat. Where's my infusion?
It's Andy back, by the way. You know.
Oh, is it Wand of Secrets? I think it might be Wand of. Oh, I've been thick. Oh yeah, no, it's there. Basically, if I'm within like secret doors, traps, or that kind of thing, I can expend a charge and it can like highlight them for me.
Nice.
Oop.
Sim.
Back.
I had that in my fucking character sheet. I could have just hit the. Oh, stupid. Oh, did I find scraps? By the way, I assume I did. Hopefully,
You did find scraps. He was actually.
Oh, thank
It
God.
was great because he was actually standing on a pile of crates, directing all the refugees silently, just like a traffic cop. Just
Oh, scraps, my boy! You did it. I was like, pick him up, hug him, and take him with us.
Hmm.
No, he'll be fine.
I thought a really good idea for scraps to happen later in the campaign.
That sounds ominous.
Is it
No, it was
sacrificing
just a
him for
cool,
more
like-
weapons?
Bit of flavour.
Yep.
Is Andy back yet, or is he still gone? Still gone.
Yeah, must still be gone.
Is there any other prep you want to do before you head out?
Can't think of anything we might need.
Cool.
Think we
I don't know. Maybe a fresh coat of paint for me and Scraps, but yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you are
We
unable
get
to do that.
re-detailed.
Yeah, I can do some bitch and paint jobs.
Which is a thing. I am proficient with land vehicles, so if we've got our magical goat, that's something I can help with. I can also play the bagpipes while we do it. So I'm just saying.
You can play the bagpipes.
What do you think I have
You
instead
have
of Logan's?
Mecha.
Hello.
technically know how to brew beer.
You technically know how to brew beer.
Only technically, though, not really.
Haven't done it in a while. I also trained as a smith, but that's a different thing.
Lots of tools.
Okay. Why roll back? What? Bagpipes. I like that.
All the bagpipes.
Cool. So you are heading towards the mountains. I'm assuming beeps that you're the one that's driving.
Beep boop.
Sweet.
Sweet.
What are you going to do during your week of travel, if anything?
Trying to build me some goggles.
You're going to build you some goggles, yeah. Say that you do that. Anyone else can do anything? What's that? Obviously, you're quite limited in what you can do.
We having a week off there?
No. Just if there's anything that you want to tinker with.
Week travelling, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm just gonna gawk aimlessly, mindlessly at the passing landscape with the odd bit of dribble.
That's
What you do
fair.
Anyway,
Who's going to be keeping watch over your travels? Is it going to be everybody or just specific people?
I mean, if I'm driving the cart, I'll focus on that. If other people are gonna do,
Yeah.
Tinkering and have a -1 to my wisdom, but
I'll look backwards.
Can anyone who's keeping an eye out just roll a perception check?
I'm not keeping an eye out. I'm aimlessly. I'm just dribbling.
Okay.
I'm dribbling,
So-
thinking about dogs and looking at
Just the
mountains.
hammer.
Good.
Who is looking out, which is all fine as you travel. You don't really come across much. At one point, you do come across some folk that look like they could be bandits.
Scrap's gonna be keeping watch as well. Sorry, keep forgetting
Yeah.
this, yeah. Because he's
How could I forget?
much better than me at it.
hero.
He's a fucking hero.
So you do
Yeah.
spot some bandits on your way there, but Scraps sounds the alarm, and they all flee before you get there. Eventually, you find yourself heading towards the entrance to the Dwarven realm, which is made obvious by
Swear to God, it has the fucking door.
coming across
Ooh, like that.
this scene here,
That's much better.
which is, a lot nicer than the burnt city. Can someone roll me a history check, see if they know what the face is? Sam, I'll give you advantage if you're from here.
Beeps will attempt it.
Okay, so Killian nails it and retells that this is called the Hero's Gate,
Ooh.
and that this is in honor of all of the dwarves that died during the initial war against the ancient dragons, and the two kings who are on either side were the two famous dwarven kings who gave their lives during the war. Although their names are long forgotten, their images are kept on. And as you examine, you see those giant swords. Those giant swords are fully made of precious metals, so platinum and silver and gold. It's intertwined along them,
Ooh.
in just a gross display of wealth. Because, why not? As you pass through the gates, you begin.
Sorry, what war was that they were in? Sorry, did you say a specific war?
The original war against the ancient dragons. That
Okay,
happened
yeah.
like 2 millennia ago. During the time of the Great Dragons.
Yep.
As you cross between the gates, you feel the temperature drop significantly. And you've entered the realm of the dwarves. And that passes you on to next map?
Shredding on the bagpipes here.
Yeah. Also, can you go see anything on this map, or is this just
Yeah, it's like a
it's empty for
mountain.
me.
empty for me as well?
There's
Oh,
no
there we go.
people on it, but yeah.
I can see them. I can
Yeah,
see
look
them.
in your GM's layer.
No, that's
I would
fine.
do that loads. I keep thinking I like wiped everything off.
Oh, damn.
Nice, Andy. Well done.
Nice.
I can't get into my Ben and Jerry's.
You can't get into your Ben and Jerry's. Cool. Can you guys quickly? Oh, is it really blurry for everyone else?
Mine's alright.
No, mine's
No,
alright.
it's fine.
Mine is
No,
blurry,
fine.
but I'm also not wearing glasses, so
Can you-
I'm nearly in, boys.
Oops, I just gave myself 813 health.
I don't see a problem.
Nice. Well done.
Oh, I can see that. Am I meant to be able to see that? No?
Yes, you should be able to see them. I currently see them, so that's going really well. I really need to place this fucking computer. Hey, there they are. They've appeared.
The whole Brownie Mountain.
We hit the whole brownie mountain.
Oh my god, we hit the whole Brownie Mountain.
So, guys, as you enter the path, you see these ahead of you, and
Being a dwarf from these parts, I actually know what they are.
oh, I just put down the wrong one.
Oh,
I recognise that. I can tell you what that is. I know what the little things are.
What are they?
They're
Dunno.
ice snakes.
They are, in fact, ice. That fits. Also, to do that. Supposed to fit. Yeah. Why that? But yeah, they are blocking your path through. Is guys, if you want to approach or try and sneak past, what are you guys going to do?
Do we know if they are like an intelligent race? Are they like open to diplomacy? Or are they just like mindless monsters?
I believe, from my knowledge as a dwarf of the local area, that ice mephits are generally hostile because I think they're demons. Maybe.
Roll an insight check for me.
Oh, what?
Insight or nature. Yep, you think they're demons? Yep, they're definitely demons.
Fuck.
But you are right; they are hostile, generally.
Andy, you playing guitar?
No.
Isn't that jukebox?
No, it's just coming through Andy's.
Sorry, I'm playing the music while I'm listening to it.
Yeah. That's your
Is it?
your go,
Is
guys.
it
Go if you want to get closer, or if you want to
Yes.
try and sneak past.
Here?
No,
Are they
let's,
aware of us here?
Mm-mm.
let's batter them.
Given the layout of this canyon, how feasible is it to like get up on these cliffs or something like that?
Depends how many times you cast fly.
I'd say it'd be difficult.
Yeah.
But if you can roll either a acrobatics or athletics check up, see if you can.
How tall is the cliff?
Where you are, probably about 60 feet high for the first shelf, but they're like jagged up to about 500 feet high. But the first sort of shelf is about 60 feet up.
I could fly up there,
Mhm.
but probably struggle with not remaining unseen whilst flying.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
You do realise that these can also fly as well.
That's it.
Yeah, I think we should try and maybe sneak as close as we can, but I suppose with the barbarians and the less stealthy of us, it's not gonna last.
I literally have advantage on stealth checks, so
I mean, I'm gonna roll a check in a minute to see if they do see you.
stealth skill of 1 and disadvantage. I don't hold out high hopes, so I might just throw a fireball to set things off.
Yeah, that's a hell of a way to start.
If he is doing that, then I'm going to shoot a firebolt at the same time I see him cooking that up.
I'm just gonna run closer.
Yeah, same.
Okay, right.
My guy's not even on that.
At that point, Sam, let me know when you're gonna fire the fireball.
Fireball, baby!
Okay,
Oh.
everyone, roll initiative
Um,
in a minute. Plus, because I've just gotta cue it up. Boop.
Oh God, this Ben and Jerry's is too hard.
is it right for me to roll my fireball? Firebolt?
I will say you're still able to do it. It's just
As much as I hate to admit it, I did not click on my character, so that 21 should be a 7. Which I'm going to change now.
2d10.
Oh, I
and
can
get
just
a
change
4.
it.
What bullshit? I suppose a 12 wouldn't hit. I was aiming for. Okay.
which one? This guy here.
Oh yeah, we can
First
just
one,
change
that one.
those.
Yeah, I didn't know we could do that. Yeah.
A 12 hits.
Sweet. 4 points of fire damage.
I mean, you might
Yeah, I suppose slightly less than the 22. But I helped.
They're gonna do it under a like group initiative. I don't mind, because that is so much easier than.
Oh, it's way too much easier. Yeah.
Right.
fine choice.
Sort. Right. So you cast a fireball, Sam. It did 22 fire damage. When do you fire it? Do you hit them all?
I don't think I can hit quite all of them. Hang on, let me check.
Oh no,
You could. 20-foot
Can I-
radius.
Yeah, if I can hit all of them, then go for it.
got Ben and Jerry's on my tax return.
Just write a note on it explaining what the stain is, so that when they see it, they know.
It looks like a shit stain.
Yeah,
With a nice little note in crayon which asks for lots of money, please.
Have you seen the guy who tries to bribe like Cadbury's for something, and he includes a £5 note in it?
Oh, I have seen that. Yeah, where he calls it like a crisp £5 of the English of the Queen's greatest pounds, or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I have seen that.
Okay, so you hit them all, Sam, with that.
Yeah.
And fiddly. Oh, I've got to get them to roll a deck save, don't I? What's the DC for the deck save?
16.
Wow. That was a 13, a 6, a 2, a 5, a 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah. They all take the full damage. And you can see as you hit them, and you saw this as well. That's true stuff. Yeah. So as you both hit them with the fire spells, you see that it seems to do a lot more damage than you were expecting. And Terry, it's your go.
Right. Right. Let's enter rage. And frenzy as well. Yeah. Right, I'm just going to run up. Just play the cat sheet. 1, 2. Okay. I'm going to attack this guy recklessly.
Yeah.
Papa John's. No, I'll attack him recklessly with my great axe. Attack.
That hits. That also hits.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage.
And then that's going to end my go.
Yeah, as you do that, you carve through and you watch as you hit it explodes in a burst of jagged ice,
Oh.
which flies out, and I need you to roll a dexterity save for me.
Do you now?
I do.
Now, I believe. Believe I have. Advantage. Oh, that was poor.
Yeah, if I just dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells. It's not really a trap or a spell, but you can see it. So I'll allow it.
I'd argue I have advantage.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to do the dangerous thing of agreeing with you on this, Andy. And you roll. Well, you roll away and take. What happens if it's half damage and they roll a 1?
You still take the minimum. Like, the minimum you can take is 1.
Okay, so you take 1 slashing damage as a shard of ice pierces you.
Oh no.
So it wouldn't have mattered if you failed or passed that. It would have been 1 either way. Cool. But you'll go.
So I'm just gonna run up here.
Mm-hmm. Obviously not very quickly because you're.
I still have 40 speed.
Yeah, you're probably one of the faster members of the party, weirdly enough.
Yeah, it's strange.
It's all downhill, and he just like lies back and slides down on his shell.
Love that.
And then I'll just enter rage, recklessly attack.
Which one? Not top one or the below one?
The below one.
Oh, okay.
Oh fuck! I've got way more than Joe's now on my.
I can't believe you didn't move it after you did it the first time.
No, I just lifted the lid up, and the lid's got loads of melted ice cream on it. So I've just tipped a load of chocolate. Oh fuck! This is a crisis. I'm gonna have to lick it off.
You're gonna have to.
Oh no!
He is still up.
Then I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay. He is still up. Wait.
Ignore the third one. I didn't mean to roll it 3 times.
No worries. He is still up, but only just. He is looking battered and cracked.
Well, that must be nice for him. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
You have 3 attacks when you're in frenzy? Oh no, because you used your bonus action.
Only on the subsequent turn.
Yeah, of course.
So it is their go, and this boy here is going to turn and attack you.
Fucking gone everywhere. It's got on my pension letter.
And
Ben and Jerry.
he is going to claw you. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Take 3 slashing damage and 2 cold damage, which obviously will get halved to 1 slashing damage.
That has put a considerable dent in my hit points.
I imagine it has.
I hope it's happy with itself.
And
I've got to get this ice cream back to the freezer or it's going to melt.
that's his go. This boy here is going to look at you, and he's going to take a deep breath and attack you with some frost breath. I need to roll a dex saving throw for me.
Fucking nailed it.
You did not pass that.
Yeah. That figures.
So you're going to take, oh, fucking brilliant, 5 cold damage. And then it is this boy up here. He is going to move. So much green. Moving closer towards Parker there. And you see him frown and concentrate for a moment.
Joie de vivre.
And suddenly a fog appears all around him within a 20-foot radius sphere. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, isn't Annie just making all manner of disgusting noises?
you know what joie de vivre means? I'll give you 10 points.
I wonder if that'll work. That's premium asset. I've got that. Yeah, so I don't have a fog cloud.
Bison like. I don't know.
Around him now, from a 20-foot radius sphere spins around him.
Zest. Zesty. Around him.
Yeah,
Which one's that one, sorry?
this guy here.
Ah, cool. Oh, that's okay.
If I knew how to draw a sphere or a circle on this, I would do it.
Draw shape and then hold Alt to do circle.
Oh, just left. Just left, roll 20.
Ed, this man, this is the Wikipedia photo for joie de vivre.
Ah! I mean, that's kind of what I think of.
Isn't that?
You can see
When you say zest for life, you imagine that.
that is what that is kind of what I envisioned in my mind.
Joy of living is that.
I love how not even just his coat
Ah, cheers.
is
Whoever that was.
poorly buttoned up, but so are both of his sleeves.
It's
Is that you, Sam?
I bet he's got the barn door open as well. You just can't see it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
He does
brilliant.
like-
Cool. So that area around him is now in thick fog. And it is now the boy's turn, and he is also going to move into the fog and come back out again and attack you, Ipok.
Hello, third friend. Just out here making friends, guys.
Spoiler alert, they are not super strong. But he is going to attack you viciously. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Did not think so. Right. It's the end of their turn, and suddenly, as this goes on, let me just- how the mechanic on this works. Check. Nice. Right, so I'm going to quickly roll. Did you see those rolls?
Yes.
Nice. That works for me.
I don't know what they mean.
I know, right? So, what that means is one of them done a and summoned another one.
Fuck's sake.
Right, that is the end of their turn. It is now Killian's go.
Well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My inclination is to throw another fireball, to be honest.
Yeah.
I reckon about there, I will still hit all of them.
Okay. I'm going to say that the problem with this is that this is obscured, so you can't see through the fog.
Does that mean I can't throw a fireball through it?
That is true.
Can I just throw it in the general direction of the tortoise?
What's your thing to stop people from being hurt?
Hang on.
Yeah, do you need to be able to see them?
Yeah.
I mean, you could
can
just
say
not. Yeah, just not save them from it.
Alright. Smart ass.
No, if you want to do it, Sam, that's fine.
I can take it.
Misty Step. Where are you going to Misty Step to?
There.
Okay.
Now I can see them.
Okay.
And I'll just toss a fireball about there somewhere. Just in the edge. Well, I know that he's in the middle of this. Yes. Distance.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Although I'm glad that I found that out because that's going to help me in the future. Trying to.
You know what? I'm going to upcast it too.
You're going to
Fucking
upcast it.
nuts.
Burn them all!
Oh wow, that upcast was worth it.
Fuck you.
So,
Burn, you icy bastards!
let me roll some saves. So it's 16, isn't it?
Burn!
Brilliant. The only one it passed for didn't even matter. Okay, so that is 24 fire damage, but in case you haven't guessed,
They're vulnerable to fire damage.
they are in fact vulnerable to fire damage. And as they die, they explode into shards of ice. And weirdly enough, the although you can't see it, the one that was recently summoned also dies, but it doesn't explode in ice. It just fades away. Some kind of spell. But it does mean, Richard, I need you to roll 3 deck saves for me, please. Okay. So 2 of them passed.
Was it the first one that failed?
Weirdly enough, no. Second one failed.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I really thought I'd nailed it with those 5s.
Yeah.
Thought you had a good shot. Yeah,
Yeah, isn't it good when you get them both matching?
it's my understanding.
Yeah, you add them together and double them, so I think that's a nat
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, that's a crit.
That was just shocking rolls. So you need to take a total of 5 cold damage. 5 slashing damage even. Which obviously gets halved because you're raging still.
Welcome, lads.
And all of the ice just shifts into the snow. And Beeps didn't even get a fight.
Beeps had a great turn. Beeps was a very successful combatant, I'll have you know.
Alright, there's part of your
There
cleanup.
we
You
go.
deleted Sam's character entirely.
Did
I stand
really?
by. This is the new party.
Sam, I'm sorry.
Apology, not accepted.
In my defense, Sam, I just did everything that had a red ring around it, so it's your fault for making your character an enemy.
Mate, don't persecute me based on colour. I'm colorblind. That's just me.
I know it's mean, that's why I did it.
You're the worst kind of DM.
I am. I'm okay with this. Cool. So, after quite an easy fight, you guys head on through and eventually make it to the city.
Every fight's easy with fireballs.
Yeah, I mean everything's easy when it's immune to, when it's weak to fire, and you are a party that fucking love fire.
We do love fire.
Yeah.
If in doubt, bring a fire wizard.
Also, my screen is still blank.
Oh, I can see it.
Yeah, mine's
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a
We shall
Sweet.
wait.
city thing.
Sweet. So you make it to the city of Frostforge,
City of
Um,
Ironforge, yep.
I like this place.
and there are just dwarves everywhere. Absolutely all over the shop.
How was morning to you?
And they all have a totally normal accent, Sam.
Fuck you.
It's all just an outrageously Scottish accent. Why
I
is
mean, I
this
can do that too.
They just walk around going, "Weh."
Ah!
Yeah.
And they all walk around just struggling to say the words "purple burglar alarm." You're gonna try it, weren't you? Yeah. Hard, isn't it?
It's fucking hard.
I love the videos of actual Scottish people trying to do that and they can't do it either.
Yeah, I'm
Makes me
going to
feel-
have to ask all of my Scottish friends to say this now.
Yeah, I've done it. They hated me for it.
I'm 100%
We just got
calling my
7-year-old
parents at some
at
point.
work who's got his own
Do it. So, You get to see a Frostforge. Are you gonna make your way straight to the castle?
Is this one of those situations where, like, there's a small city above ground and a much bigger one below ground?
That's exactly what it's like.
Ooh.
I didn't think it looked very big.
You're on the
What
top
is
of the
the
mountain.
And
what
it's
is the stuff above?
Pardon?
What is the stuff above ground that we're going through right now? Is it like an outpost or is it like actual like town? Like has
It's
it
still
got
part of the
stuff-
town, but it's
Okay.
it's more of like the trading kind of center. There's a lot of people wandering around quite happily.
Oh,
But
still business hours, is it?
it's still business hours. It's like, although it's quite a small area, it's still obviously quite wealthy. But it seems to be more like an outpost at the top, the kind of things that you'll see. Nothing super fancy. A lot of people who might be traveling through would stop here and get supplies. So it's necessary supplies for journey. There's an inn, for example, as well. Somebody just sent me something on. Oh, not the one I thought it was on this one.
Um,
Oh, wait. No, what's that?
Whilst we're going through, could I just keep an eye out if there was somewhere that would sell like magical supplies?
Nothing that you can see. It's more kind of the kind of necessity. So it's things like food, supplies, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's cool. No worries. Well, should we stop here or push on through and make our way over to the? Is it a palace or a keep or something?
There's like a keep on the top of the hill.
I mean, ambassadors surely get some sweet eggs.
That's my understanding.
So as you walk in, the guards look at you. They're a bit concerned. They don't really recognise any of you as the normal kind of people that travel through. They do look at Killian and notice that he's one of their own. And they greet you in Dwarvish.
I'll reciprocate.
And they ask you why you're here.
Ambassadors, my good sirs.
Ambassadors? They want to know where from.
The Empire.
Fair. Are you going to use your seals or anything like that at all?
I'm not going to show him anything just yet. Just going to tell him that we're on Emperor's business.
Okay. They direct you to.
The High King, don't you know?
Pardon?
Here to see the High King, don't you know?
High King. Fair. So they direct you to the keep on the top of the hill. When you walk in there, you're greeted by a short dwarven woman with an impressive beard.
Do you say a short woman with an impressive beard?
Well, she is a dwarf. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Just waiting for the other map to load up. For whatever reason, it's still blank on my screen.
Oil my chair this weekend.
Pardon?
Need to oil my chair this weekend.
Oil your chair.
It's a weird euphemism, but I like it.
Half the weekend's already gone.
What?
I said half the weekend's already gone. You still haven't ordered it.
It's
I
only
mean, a
the
third of it's
weekend.
gone. Thank you very much, Richard. Bank holiday Monday, mate.
Whilst that's part of the weekend, really, it's still technically part of the week. Like,
Well,
it's
I
it's in the name.
refuse to acknowledge you and what you're saying.
It's got you that.
I see your plausible words and decide to ignore them for no reason.
Mongoloid.
Fucking hell, Sam, dropping the M word.
Hey.
Right. So, she wants to know what your business is here. You say you're ambassadors, but they're not expecting anybody anytime soon.
You carry an important message from the Emperor.
She wants you to prove it.
All right, she can see the Emperor's seal if she must.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, that works straight away.
Who would be stupid enough to make that claim without being able to back it up?
I mean, I thought you were just going to use your like shadowed hand thing, but no.
I thought you were just gonna use your fireball.
I mean that too. So they take you straight in. You pass just
You're right.
dozens and dozens of dwarves, and eventually you're brought before the king, who I need to show to players.
The king on the mountain.
There he is. Need to move him down into the NPC section, but
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a smart two-handed sword.
it is a smart two-handed sword. And no, you can't have it. Unfortunately.
Odd to see a dwarf with a sword.
I know, right? That's what I thought. Also for him, it's a two-handed sword. For you,
It's a short sword.
it's a short sword. He greets you and welcomes you into his court, and wants to know what business or what news you have from the Empire. And as Terry starts speaking, he looks at you like you're an idiot.
And
And-
Beeps just kind of like gently guide Terry to, I don't know, look, give him. Tell you what, can I give him 5 gold coins and make sure they're shiny ones to distract him?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, you can.
gain 5 gold coins, and
And Andy, can you roll an intelligence check for me?
Yes, I
Grave,
can.
grave tidings, my king.
yeah, I was just gonna say the dwarf should talk to him.
I'm trying to roll an
Tidings of
intelligence.
war.
Perfect.
Tidings of war. Okay, Andy. Terry is fascinated by the coins and doesn't hear anything that currently happens in the next conversation. You turn around at one point and he's putting them in his mouth, but
You
they
want me
keep
to
falling out.
I can definitely.
No.
No, it's fine. So, you say grave tidings, tidings of war. Surely this isn't you declaring war on us.
No. All right, I'll hand him a letter. Say I'm sad to report that we got a dragon problem.
He reads through and gets paler and paler.
He's
And
quite sporty. That's quite impressive.
pardon?
He's quite a tanned fellow. That's quite impressive.
Yeah.
Look at his
I mean-
face. He's pretty ruddy.
If you think about it, they're on top of the mountain. You're gonna get sun coming off the snow back
Yeah.
up again.
Windburn. Everybody said the skiers with panda eyes. That's the thing.
Exactly. Skiing 2021 hashtag. Yeah. So he realizes that this is grave news, and he offers his city as oh, I just realized you haven't seen the inside yet. Whoop. Okay, that's where you are now. So he is willing to offer his city for refugees, but first, before he's able to, they have a problem with the mountain passes. Ice elementals of different types have been causing problems and attacking people on the road. He's not sure if you've come across anything like that.
So nod knowingly. Like a wizard.
Right. Nice.
It's maybe straight
Um,
beard. Right?
And all they know is while there's been reports of just a few Ice Memphis surviving, there's been 1 or 2 reports of ice devils appearing on the mountains, and they've been attacking and killing everyone that's gone through. And first, that they would need you to do something about it before they can open the passes for everyone to come through.
Badly.
Are you happy to do it?
Mm.
Excellent. He does warn you that while the ice devils are so-called ice devils, they do have an immunity to poison and fire. So just be aware of that. But he's happy to send you out into the wilderness to fight them. And once you come back, you'll then be able to open the cities for all the civilians to arrive.
Immunity. Oh, fucking.
I know, right? When I was planning this thing, I didn't check their immunities, so
You
I was like,
write
"Oh
it.
yeah, I'll just..." Pardon?
You write it.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna change these things. It's not my fault if it's he's immune to that. But I just thought I'll give you some nice stuff. It's
I mean,
I,
on one hand, Dan, you're not wrong. But by the same token, it's nobody else's fault. Like you chose those enemies.
I mean, I searched ice in the hopes that I'd find some enemies made of ice that would be nice and easy to kill, or like difficult to kill, but would be good at fighting against fire. And who knew? Something with ice in the name, immune to fire. Didn't think that.
Just so icy.
Yeah.
Is he? So has he been speaking in Dwarvish this entire time?
Yes, this whole time he's been speaking in Dwarvish.
Alright, cool. Goz has just been nodding along like he can understand.
Yeah. Does anybody here not anyone here speak?
Can anybody else understand?
That's what I was gonna say.
Beeps has just got question marks instead of eyes.
As he goes on, he notices Beeps' eyes, and he becomes fascinated with Beeps. And says, "Is that one of the Warforged?"
I'm just gonna
Does
nod.
he say this in common or in Dwarvish?
In Dwarven.
Okay, carry on.
I will nod.
In which case, he said that the Warforged are greatly enamoured in the kingdom of the dwarves, as it's believed that the Warforged were created by the father of all dwarves, who were called Durin, because why not? And that he created the race of Warforged, and the skill and the ability to do that has long been lost, but their fame and their glories remain. So he is a big fan of the Warforged. Comes over and starts like inspecting Beeps, like in really like invading his personal bubble.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't
Beeps will
realise
do
that-
everything. Like he'll move his arm so he can get a better view of my armpit. Like I'll bend over if he needs me to. Beeps is far too obedient for his own good.
Yeah.
This will backfire at some point when we encounter somebody who's like mechosexual, but
Yeah.
There's some really weird bars in Frostforge proper.
He examines your hands and just gonna roll a check. Yep. Can you roll a magic missile attack for me, please?
sure, it's the damage. So
Yep.
Magic fingers.
That's fine. So as he's examining your hand, he is fiddling around, and one of your magic fingers launches a magic missile, which flies over his shoulder and knocks a chunk out of his throne. He is shocked, but decides immediately to stop messing around with the Warforge and goes back to his throne.
So I'm just picturing like Beeps' eyes glow red, entering instant kill.
Groz looks a little bit indignant and he goes, well, if you like that, have a look at Scraps. And then Scraps kind of does like a little
Or just
jig and a
appears.
ta-da!
He isn't quite as interested in Scraps as he is with Beeps, unfortunately. He in the way that Beeps is quite polished metal, like sleek and smooth, whereas Scraps isn't. Scraps is a little bit more jumbled
Scraps is
together.
Yes, Groz just mutters in Orcish, just well, ain't got any fucking taste, has he?
Blood
He looks at you, trying to work out what it is you said, but he can guess from your tone that you're not very happy with him. But either way, he directs you to the area of the mountain where the ice elementals have been coming from, and
Is it above or below ground?
it's above ground. and asks if you.
I'm just going to be very straightforward with him in Dwarvish and basically pose a question. As a pyromancer, resistance to fire magic is problematic. And does he have anything that could possibly assist in this issue?
No, he doesn't. I'm really sorry.
You got
Um,
other stuff.
Oh, I do have a point. What's his recommendation in the instance of an avalanche?
Don't get caught in one.
Not helpful. Next answer.
He is able to give you a. Well, I mean, what are you thinking about in terms of an avalanche? What's the problem?
If one happens during said escapade, how do we not die? I mean, as a wizard, I'll probably be fine, but the rest of the party may struggle slightly more by being buried under tens of feet of snow.
Well,
Right.
he says the best thing is to try and avoid them. Where you're going, there haven't been avalanches known. The mountain's well travelled and well maintained. That might be a problem as you go off into the wilds a bit more. But realistically, what can you do if you get caught in an avalanche?
What can you do?
You hold still and wait until you're eventually dug out by archaeology students in like 200. That's a level plan.
He's able to give you all, bits and pieces of supplies, but there's nothing that you can do if an avalanche were to fall. He suggests maybe
Die.
if you guys know how to cast flying, that might help. Stay above it.
I know how to tuck up in my shell and ride the snow.
Yeah.
That's.
If I'm honest, Sam, hadn't really thought about an avalanche being an issue.
See, I have the spell Shatter and we're in mountain range. So.
I am 100% aware of that.
We will find out, won't we? But no, where you're going, you should be pretty safe.
Happy days.
Yeah. So, you guys each get a rest before you head on out.
Yay.
Ooh,
Nice.
lovely.
I would like to give probably best Epoch. You don't have dark vision, do you?
I do not.
Nope. You can have a pair of goggles of night. Oh, I thought these be good for you. You've only got little beady eyes. I figured these might be helpful.
Love that.
That's great.
Your bedside manner could do with some work, but thank you.
Slaps him on the back shell, and then
Slaps
wanders off.
Okay, so are you going to head on out? Or do you want to go shopping or anything like that before you head out?
I wanted to see if there was any way I could finish. I get the last supplies I need for the other set of goggles.
Yes. So once you go underground, you ask around and can eventually find somewhere which will give you the last bits and pieces you need.
Lovely. How much would that be?
That would cost you as there's a lot to be sold here, it's quite a special place. It's only going to cost you about 30 gold for the last bit.
Okay.
These kind of things come quite cheap in a realm that sells mostly things of precious metals and stones and things.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
And you now have an additional goggles of night vision.
Also, very last thing. Wanted to see if there was any like really nice tools or hammer or anything like that.
As in, what kind of hammer? As in like a hammer to use for fighting, or like
either,
tools?
Either tool or weapon. I would love either.
you look around and you find some engraving tools, so things like putting in gilding, so you can gild your weapons. In terms of warhammers, you do find a particularly nice looking hammer, but you see that it's a significant amount of money at the moment.
How much are we talking? Ballpark.
We're talking a ballpark here of. Should really get the prices things ready. Never really do. Well, it's see how much things. It's about 500 gold at the moment.
Bit rich for my blood right now. Come on, Scraps.
Right. Are you heading out to look for the?
Yeah. If, no one else wanted to look into anything.
Fair.
If Groz needs a warhammer, Epoch has a spare.
Oh, I've got my warhammer. It's just
Okay.
I would like a very fancy magic one.
Well, what you
Save
need
me
to
having
do
to infuse my one every day.
is find a demon, sacrifice Scraps, and then go get your friends and kill him, and then the hammer's free.
Got his head.
That I mean, like he's not wrong. Yeah. So you head on out, and you're brought to. Where are you? Sorry, I've got about a million things open. There. Can you guys put your characters at the top of the map for me?
Near Beeps or near Groz, which one of them got it right?
Oh yeah.
Beep's got it right.
Oh, my mistake.
Suck it.
Dancing in the street.
Although I do appreciate that, because that was also a good place to put it.
Oh, I need to pull my character in. Have I stopped playing with pennies now?
Yeah, you stop playing with pennies. You still have no idea what it is you're doing here, though. Like no idea at all.
Doesn't matter
Right.
what you wear, just as
Um,
long as you are there.
And for the moment, can everyone roll initiative?
Okay.
Although we're not in a fight yet, it's just to get an idea for when.
Damn it.
Mr.
I
Tilly.
need my fucking character sheet, but I don't know what I'm doing with it. Oh, there it is. It's white on white background.
Oh right, I was wondering what the hell.
I'm assuming you can see the name of the things I'm putting up, right?
We can see when you roll it in the chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah,
And for some reason, Epoch has 1,000 initiative.
I need to. Oh, do you know what?
I changed it.
I've got to learn to, whenever you add something, to immediately set it so that it always whisper rolls. Is there a way to get it to default that?
Possibly.
Yeah, it's on the cog on the character sheet.
I mean, like, is there a way to default it so that whenever I add things in, that it always does that? Because it always defaults whenever you create a character to default
I-
to roll to everybody.
Not sure. Maybe if you go into the game settings, I don't know.
That is a lot more effort than I can be bothered.
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, I think you'd have to go into like character sheet settings and things like that. 46.
Oh shit! Right,
These boys roll well.
Mhm.
late to the party.
Right.
The shit roll.
Lafayette is a brilliant name.
Similar to the last fight, there's a very clear divide between Terry and Ipuk and the rest of us.
Nice. So let me sort descending. Pew. Right. So to begin with, you guys are still just able to move as freely. It's just so that I don't even know why I got you to roll initiative at this point. But fuck it, you got free movement.
Is this frozen?
This is all frozen. Everything around you is frozen.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's see what you're doing.
Have we noticed these guys yet?
You can see them. Yeah, you can't see the guys down the bottom here yet until you get closer.
Have they noticed us?
They're aware of you,
But they're not attacking us.
but they aren't actively attacking.
Okay. Groz
I'd
waves.
also like to point out you guys do have potions of cold resistance that you were given.
Yeah, don't we?
Want to
Yeah,
use
That
them?
sounds like
That's
That
cool.
sounds. This sounds like a convenient point to take those boys. Chin chin.
You don't have to. It's just a reminder.
No. Groz is like, oh, freezing me tits off. And
Something that could be done.
Grosjuice is on the way up here, just like, oh, it's getting a bit chilly. Cold resistance.
Right. As you guys get closer, you can see that the methods are getting more and more agitated.
Are they? Can we
And they
see
start moving.
what? So they're just not interested in us, really.
They're moving towards you.
Can they see me and Ipok?
Yes, they can.
Uh,
Well, Leroy.
While they still have free movement, I'm just gonna enter rage.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
fair.
going to go into rage and frenzy. Can I enter frenzy so that when I take my first attack, I can get my third attack?
Yeah, I'd say that as you enter rage and enter frenzy, the actual turns start. And
Use some Randy Newman music.
to begin with, the Ice Devil is going to go first. And the first thing he's going to do is move to here and
Summon an avalanche.
summon an avalanche. Yep. No, how do I get the token? If I'm pressing the right thing. There we go. And the first thing he's going to do is create a wall of ice behind you. So that along here is a great big wall of ice blocking your path so that you can't escape backwards. And that'll be his go. Terry.
Right. I'm gonna run up to this motherfucker. And hit with my. So I'm attacking recklessly, already frenzied.
Yeah. You alright, Sam?
Attack
Yep.
that.
You sure?
How's he looking after that?
That will hit it. It is still up.
And so I'll get another dash with the great axe.
Oh wow, did you? Oh, you still got advantage, haven't you?
Yeah.
I think. I'll just double check that.
I've got a shiny new spell to use.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, that will hit Andy. So that becomes 20 damage. Cool. Yeah. Success. It is still up, but it's looking pretty hurt.
Oh, it's still up.
It's
Well, then
still up.
he'll get another swing of the great axe. I'll have my frenzy attack.
Oh shit! Yeah, that will also hit. And you can see the ice around him that he's made of begins to crack, and he is looking pretty dishevelled.
So he's taken 13. Someone add all that up. That's 30. Is that 15 down? That's 30, 45. 48 damage.
57.
I think it's 56 damage, isn't it?
What? No.
Oh wait, no. Yep, 58.
48.
Definitely
No.
58.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
because you guys are so damage heavy, every enemy you fight has just increased health.
Bastard.
You know, if you're going up against something that's got like 20 HP, you guys hit it in one round and it's dead.
Arseholes. Alright, I'm on my turn.
Cool. In which case, that was Ipuk, it's your go.
Cool. I'm going to run straight past the little one. Start
Okay.
wilding out on the big guy.
I'm the big guy. Bold.
So I'm just gonna assume that he's gonna take all of my hits. Just trying to put him down quick.
So first one hits, second one just hits. Oh yeah, cool. So
I'm gonna use one of the hammer charges.
okay. Oh, okay. Can you? Yeah, he's large, so he's big enough. So it's going to take a -1 to his AC that lasts for a minute. Are you going to do the
1d4.
Yeah.
4. 1. Is that? It's only on the hit. It's only on the charge.
Targets take an extra 1d4 acid damage for each -1 penalty to AC they have in this way each time they're hit by the hammer. So as far as I'm aware, every hit, once their thing's down, they take it. But obviously the first one I would assume you'd have to
First
hit
one
to
is
do it. But yeah. I'm just gonna every time you hit with a hammer, do an extra 1d4. Cool.
Hey, that's an extra 4 in total.
Let me fucking work out. It's gonna work. Because your weapon counts as magical weapon, it does normal damage. Yeah. Oh. And you just set its health to 10 instead of removing 10. Because I can't be bothered to do the maths in my head.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm not okay with that, funny enough. Cool, right. That is
That is my go.
your go. So it is now the various ice pits go. So we're going to start top downwards. So this guy's going to come up here. And he is going to first. He's going to try and ice breath all of you guys in a nice big line.
We did line up for him, so.
Can you all roll a dex save for me?
Rather not. Okay.
Scraps included.
Scraps scraps included.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, gross.
Because apparently Amazon just delivered me something that came to 10. So I'll be right back.
Nice. Weird that they decided to do that, but okay. So can you all, apart from Beeps, take 3 cold damage, and Beeps
What about
take
Beeps? Yeah,
6 cold damage.
that's all right.
And that'll be that guy's go. This guy is going to move up and attack Beeps. Attack Scraps even. Does an 8 hit Scraps?
Oh.
Adam?
No.
Ah, funny that. That'll be his go. He moves closer. He's going to try and claw you guys. By you, I mean, I think that's Terry. I can't see because my screen's really zoomed out. Yeah, Terry. So
Yo.
can you let me know? Does a 13 hit?
I don't believe it does. It does not.
Fair. And then this guy is going to move and attack you, Ipuk.
Sense.
He's going to use his claws. Does a 22 hit? Take 4 slashing damage. Half to 2, I assume, because you rage him. And 1 cold damage. And the last guy is going to do the same. Does a 23 hit?
Yep.
Excellent. In which case, then take 7 slashing damage, halved, and then 7 cold damage.
Don't know if I'm able to survive much longer.
Well, it's this guy's go now.
Ah,
So-
fuck.
Yeah, taking the piss, but he's a little bit bigger. In case you didn't notice,
Yeah, a little bit.
and he is going to be quite pissed.
Oh, I only hit him with that Warhammer.
Gonna move here, and he's going to attack you with his spear. So, does a 26 hit?
Yep.
Nice. Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please? Okay. So you take 13 piercing damage.
Yep.
which is obviously halved if you're raging. Just any time I say anything like this, just half it for your thing. 8 cold damage. And for 1 minute, your speed is reduced by 10. And you can take either an action or a bonus action on your turn, but not both. And you can't take a reaction.
Oh, fuck.
But you'll be able to repeat the saving throw on the end of each of your turns. And if you're successful, you end the effect. Be aware. And then he'll whip you with his tail. Does a 15 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. That was good, because if he had advantage, he would have rolled a crit. And he rolled really well. But no, he misses. Cool. Alright, and that is his go. Groz.
Just gonna, I'm gonna hold my warhammer two-handed and go smicky smack.
Heft that hammer.
Bam.
Which one are you attacking?
The one directly in front of me. That one.
Yeah. Okay.
Is he still up?
He is still up.
Alright, Scraps is also. I'm gonna command Scraps to also attack that guy with my bonus action.
Yeah.
Scraps is gonna hit him too. Six. And that'll be my turn.
Cool. He is not looking good. Right. Which case then it is Killian's go. Killian. Killian.
You got these boys here?
As you run past, this one's going to get an attack of opportunity on you, I think. Is that-
Sort of like a passing comment. Have you got this, yeah?
Sam, did you run past the this
The
one here?
method? Yeah, I did.
Yeah. He's going to attack you. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Didn't think so.
I use my great
Right.
power of foresight to foresee that actually the odds of him actually hitting were pretty slim, so I thought I'd just walk past him.
Yeah, I thought that was the case.
I was like, yeah, I'll take it, but I won't really. Right,
Mm.
fucking fire resistant twats.
I mean, not all of them are.
This one hasn't taken damage yet, has he?
Correct.
Right. What I'm going to do, what everybody else is going to see, is I'm going to do some mumbo jumbo and some cool things with my hands and say some words. And then a 5-foot square cube of stone is going to appear around his head and shoulders.
Oh, shit. What are you casting?
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Does he know that? Because I didn't remember casting times. I don't think that was particularly
I was
good.
just thinking, like, this is a bold play.
Yeah, I mean,
Stood still for 10 turns.
Wait, buddy.
but-
Oh, fucking
I'll
have you.
get there.
Oh, you
I'll
just,
get there.
oh, you piece of shit. You're just like sitting down with your book, and just like flicking through feverishly, like, oh, you.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, I have to go
Mate.
try and send you other pages. Hang on. Really. Gotta follow
Oh,
the
that's
references.
okay. It's alright, we can salvage this disaster return. Alright, ignore that.
I'll ignore that. Okay, I will. I'm not going to be a dick and say nope. It's been said. You have to do it.
I'll do a little hop, a skip, and a jump
Mm-hmm.
to there. Will do. And then cast a shiny lightning bolt.
Nice.
At level 5.
So that's got a save, right?
Straight through those twats.
Okay, neither of them took that. Cool. So
One day I'm going to create stone around somebody's head.
you're doing it through the
well,
big guys, I'm
I'll be
assuming.
asleep.
Up on them
yeah,
and just like
right,
sat there
yeah.
for like a minute.
That's your
Oh,
line.
this is gonna be sick. Just wait.
And just before it's finished, the enemy will be killed.
To be honest,
Yeah.
Barry just like smashes his head in.
that would be a really cool way to assassinate somebody if they're asleep. You could just create like a 5-foot cube of, not even that, you can make it smaller, like a foot cube of like gems around their head, and it would disappear within 10 minutes. So literally, they suffocate, and then the evidence disappears, and you just leave. Not a mark left on them.
I mean, apart from like them being crushed inside a thing of gems.
Well, I can create it around them, so it doesn't. No, all it does is suffocate them to see all around them, but it doesn't actually like crush their skull
Yeah.
as such.
Yeah, just upcast it, and then you could increase it to like a 10-foot cube. Fully
Okay.
incorporate them. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. Be a pretty way to die, though, wouldn't it?
Pretty made up.
Or just do it around their feet and then just push them off a bridge.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything else, Sam?
No.
Beeps, it's your go.
Beeps gets a turn. Okay. Right, given there's the two lads in front of us smart boys here at the back, and I have magic fingers, so that's always nice. I'm going to cast a bunch of magic missiles, and so I get 3 if I base cast it, and it's +1 for every more one I do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend I'm gonna spend 4 charges of my wand to fire off 3 at each of them.
Say again.
Yeah, I'm just checking I've done that right, but I'm going to use up 4 charges of my wand, and that'll fire off 3 missiles at each of these 2 targets in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, that is right. Okay, sorry, just
Is it right? You tell me.
That is how it works. I just need to keep track of numbers. So,
Okay, which
first
ones are
3
hitting
for
which
the
guys?
left.
The left guy?
Yep.
Okay, hold fire.
Okay.
Literally.
Oh.
See what I did there? So, Groz and Scraps, can you both roll a dex save for me?
I apologise in advance for whatever I've done.
Okay.
Dex. Oh, not running quite as hot as our last deck saves.
Yep. So as the Memphis dies, it explodes in a shower of ice, and both you and Scraps, as well as also the Memphis next to it, each take 7 slashing damage.
Ooh.
Which is almost the highest it could have rolled for that. There we go.
Okay. And here's the other 3 going on the other one then.
Yep. Nice. Cool. It is still up.
Okay, I will end my turn. Yeah, I
Okay.
could do something else, but I'm gonna end. I think that's more sensible.
Okay. In which case, then it is the Ice Devil's go, and he is going to follow the lead of his compadre and attack Ipuk.
Since
I also feel like you're the one that's the only one in current range. You know. Does a 29 hits?
I mean, it is close, but yes, it does.
In which case, take 13 piercing, and 8 cold, and roll a con save for me. You're fine. Cool. And then he's going to attack you with his. And that is going to do probably not very much damage. Does a 19 hits?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Did more than I thought. Take 13 bludgeoning and 6 cold. So both times I've rolled that tail attack, it's
How much cold?
6 cold. Both times it would have crit if it had advantage. Sad.
I'm really glad I didn't attack recklessly.
Yeah. Oh god, if you had, I probably wouldn't have clocked on it. Terry, it is your go.
Is it now? Well, it looks like we're getting fucked over. Okay, Sarah. We'll attack this motherfucker.
Yeah. Which one? This guy? Bottom one? Yep. Cool. No worries.
Fucker.
Do you want to roll?
Yes, and I'm going to attack with reckless. Thing
Okay.
again.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Has
By
that
one.
done him?
As you hit him, he drops dead, explodes in a shower of
Oh,
ice. Terry and Iput, can you roll a dex save, both of you?
Fuck.
said whatever will be. The future's not ours to see.
Cool. You each take 1 damage
Well,
because
right,
that's all
and then
it
I'm going to
rolled.
turn and I'm going to attack this fucker.
Yeah.
With my last 2 swings. How's that?
Yeah, that'll hit.
And-
That'll also hit. 13, 16, 17. Cool. Right.
That's in my turn. Wonderful.
Ipuk, it is your go.
So I've learnt nothing, and I'm gonna hit the big boy again.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Which big
Uh,
guy in front of you?
yeah, the one that I've already hit.
Yeah.
Not gonna be reckless, because oof.
Is this your
Realise I don't
action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I only get the 2 attacks.
Yep. Both of those will hit. 12, 15, 31 damage. Plus your acid damage for both of them. Nice.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
Cool. And you've passed the Constitution test. So for your speed is now back to normal, and on your next turn you'll be able to do an action and a bonus action, and for the remainder of the turn you'll be able to do a reaction as well.
Yeah, unless those fuckers stab me with this stupid magic spear again.
I know, right? it's the Memphis go. They are not many of them left. Obviously, that's the end of your turn because you rolled the thing.
Yeah.
Cool. So this guy is going to try and attack you, Scraps. Oh, I did not mean to skip that turn. Whoops. Pardon?
Oh, he's going after Scrap, sorry.
Yeah, he's going to have Scraps. Yeah,
You've
yep.
deleted the turn order.
I definitely have. That's fine. I'll fix it. I don't know.
It's back.
I'll put that back. Top. There we go. Scraps. Does a 15 hit?
Just about.
Take 2 slashing damage and 1 cold damage.
1 cold. Oh no. Ouch.
Okay. So far, none of them have been able to spawn any more of them, which is lucky. Andy, you're also going to get
real
attacked.
shame.
I'm going to get
Alright.
attacked.
You are going to get attacked.
No.
Does a 6 hit?
No.
Apparently, you're not going to get attacked.
I told you.
What about a 14?
No.
Well, fuck. Okay. GG.
GG.
Now it is the big boys go. He is going to whip out his magic spear. I think, yeah, you're in range. At. He's going to attack you with his said magic spear. Can you let me know if a 29 hits?
Is that Terry or Ripok?
This is Terry Lockjaw.
I heard my name.
Does a 29 hit, Terry? Andy.
Maybe. Maybe.
Take 10 piercing damage and 13 cold damage.
Do I not get danger sense?
No, because it's an attack, not a thing. But if you're raging, your piercing is halved.
Okay, so
But
how
can
much total?
So it would take a total of, if I do the maths for you, 18 damage total.
Okay, I should click that. 1, 2, 3. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Aha! Huh?
Nothing.
Pardon?
What did you say?
Nothing.
What did
Can you-
What did you say?
I said
Could-
such wisdom from the barbarian.
Okay,
Could you
go.
also roll a con save for me, Andy?
What did you say? Hang on. Oil and mass and stick 'em in a stew. Do I get advantage because Stone Cold said so? And that's the bottom line.
Doesn't matter. You passed it, so you're fine. Cool. You feel the cold of the spear, but it doesn't quite penetrate. Groz, it's your go.
Smack on this guy. Two-handed again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait a second. Nice. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
As you hear him, he shatters into shards of ice. Again, can you and Scraps roll a dex save for me? So you take 8 slashing, he takes 4.
Come on in. So I run forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then Scraps is gonna run through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Scraps is gonna take the dodge action,
Dodge action.
and that'll be his turn. So any attacks against him have disadvantage,
Okay. Cool.
but that's his action.
Killian. There we go.
Alright. Well, I've got a question for the resident barbarians.
Uh-huh.
Who does more damage?
What, out of the two barbs?
Yep.
No idea. Don't pay enough attention to other people's turns.
No, neither do I.
On the
Well,
basis-
currently, I would say, just as a observation, currently, Ipuk has been doing the damage to the big boys, and Terry's only been attacking the small guys.
on the basis that Ipok's more likely to go down sometime soon,
Uh-huh. That
I'm
is
not
true.
going to cast it on him. I'm going to cast it on Terry Doctor instead.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, sorry, I have to move. I have
what
to
is
move
that? Oh shit, haste.
Haste gives you +2 AC.
Does, yeah.
Haste turns into a fucking wrecking machine.
I knew it gave you
Oh yeah, haste is
additional
fucking
action.
awesome.
That's insane. Sorry, carry on.
I mean, you miss an entire turn when it finishes.
And you get a point of exhaustion at the end of it.
I don't think it's anything about you.
Do you?
Oh, you get it from
I
Frenzy
thought-
anyway.
Yeah, you get it from Frenzy, but it doesn't get it from this.
I thought you did. Oh,
No,
no.
you just get you get
I must be
a
thinking of
unit
something
turn
else.
basically instead.
Oh
Cool,
yeah, that
that's
was
your-
it. Yeah, sorry, it wasn't exhaustion. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was
You
thinking.
now have a hasted Frenzied Barbarian. Also, his turn comes up sooner, which is also worthwhile mention. So, Andy, you now have +2 to your AC, you've got advantage on dex saves, and you take
Do 4 attacks.
and you get an extra action on each of your turns.
5
Motherfucker.
attacks.
So you now get 5 attacks a turn,
5.
or is it 6? Does the frenzy attack count twice?
No,
Yeah,
that would be a
it's
bonus
It's a bonus
action.
action.
I only get 1 extra with Frenzy, don't I? Or do I get more?
With this
Oh,
haste spell.
Haste gives you another action, so because you get another action, you can attack again, and because you have double attack, you can do 2 attacks. Frenzy is a bonus action, so you can only do that once. So you get 5 attacks.
Also,
How
it
do
says
I
the
get
action
five?
can only be used to take the attack one weapon attack only,
Oh,
Yeah.
so it does.
so you don't
I think
get the
four.
one extra.
To stop you getting offhand attacks.
Oh,
Oh,
extra
yeah.
attack means I get extra. So for every action I have, I get the extra attack. So yeah, I get 5 attacks.
I think it's
Yeah.
mainly. I think it's so. If you had like a fighter who could do who gets 4 attacks as part of the attack action, it doesn't become fucking mental.
Well, we'll see what happens when we get to that room. 10.
4 attacks by the sounds of it.
I think it's 4. Because it says one
Yeah,
weapon attack only.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
In the haste spell, yeah.
Yeah.
5th line up.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I think.
Killian, you gonna do anything else on your turn?
Anything else on my turn? I'll then cast haste.
Also, Sam, did it really take you 40 minutes to get a beer?
No, that's very odd. Yeah, I didn't realise.
It took him 40 minutes to answer.
Yeah, maybe. Apparently.
Apparently so.
Apparently I missed 40 minutes. I didn't miss 40 minutes of the session, but apparently, according to Discord, I did. I'm going to move. There. That will end my turn.
No worries. Right. So it is now Beeps' go.
Beep. Okay. Right. So everything is dead. That's good. So 1, 2. Okay. I'm trying to line this up. It's a goddamn turtle in the way.
That's fine, just hit me, I don't care.
Dan, sorry, I did for reference. I did Google it. Dan's correct.
Cheers,
Did
pal.
it take you 40 minutes to get a beer?
Sam, can you
No.
repeat that?
I hate scrolling.
Sam, can you just record that for me so that I can keep that as like my text tone?
It's alright, I've recorded it, I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
Dan's correct.
Yeah.
What, me saying Dan's correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, just
I'm
Sam
go-
admitting that he's wrong.
Exactly.
I'm gonna cast light,
I never.
Lightning bolt.
and I'm trying to work out the line. Hang on, let me use this. So like, what I'd like to try and do really probably is get it through there, but I don't want to hit scraps. Now the turtle exists, but he's saying he's okay with it.
I can
The
take it.
turtle,
So
turtle slice.
no.
If you go to the square on the right hand side below the second devil,
this is the end of my movement.
that one there. That one there. No, right one. Now you can hit both of them and the turtle.
Does that hit both of them, Dan?
I'm gonna say yes. It goes through squares that they occupy.
All right, for me then. Sorry, turtle. Enjoy some lightning.
I mean, it hits the turtle
Which
most squarely.
I
but
am going to cast to 4th level. Sorry in advance. Oh my god!
Didn't fucking get it.
Literally, I spent like 5 minutes at the start of this session just sat here doing these fucking spell cards. There we go. Right. It's not an upcasted version, so I just need to work out what you have to do for the upcast. And fuck.
1d6
it
for
is
every
1d6,
increased one.
Yeah. It's 44 damage with a DC 17 dex.
Okay. So
I really need to pass this deck save.
yes, you really do.
Do yeah, sorry, buddy.
Shit, yeah.
I've 43.
Like you perfectly, I've perfectly killed you with a hand.
Right, here we go.
Okay.
Fuck!
Okay. So
Sorry, dude.
I got you.
if it helps, neither of the ice devils pass, and this one is looking pretty
I
pretty
can
go.
go. Well, let's hope they don't attack you down corpse. Your down unconscious body.
Well,
Okay, I put all the appropriate little symbols
you
on.
did.
Excellent.
Is that the end of your go, Beeps, or you continue?
Well, I don't particularly want to just like, cast like a quicken spell and annihilate the fucking turtle. But what I will do, in an effort to be helpful, is realize that that's a touch range spell. Yeah, shit, it's a touch range spell. I didn't realize that. I was gonna cast invisibility on our down turtle, but I'd have to be there, so no. Yeah, I will end my turn then. Sorry, dude.
Okay. So you cast lightning bolt.
Yeah.
The delicious smell of burning turtle fills the air.
Oh my
Um,
god, he's delicious.
It smells fantastic.
I really thought I could tank that hit.
I thought you could until you rolled the extra d6.
Yeah, I was sort of shitting myself when he rolled the 40. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's going to be close.
Yep, that rolled a little better than I was hoping. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I also misread your health total as 84 when I was zoomed out, so I really wasn't worried.
I
So-
left 2 minutes.
And I have made some delicious
And you murdered the turtle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, Sam,
So-
you jinxed it by saying I was likely to go down soon.
Yeah.
I mean,
He is
tell me I was wrong.
gonna step over
I'm
your
wrong.
corpse, step past his allies, and head towards Ugros, and he's gonna attack you. Killian, he's gonna attack you actually. That's what he's gonna do.
You fucking what?
Yeah, I know, right? Where's she gone? They're white on a white background. It's really hard to find them.
I can't find any.
The one time. 17 doesn't hit, does it?
Trendo.
Fuck. That was a poor roll. That's fine. And then he's gonna follow up with an attack with his tail. 21.
It would. But I'm going to cast shield.
Okay. That's his go. Terry,
I'm
your
also
go.
going to give him the finger.
Oh,
Like,
Right.
stick my tongue out and be like.
oh, okay.
I'm gonna. I feel like I want to clear these guys up first.
Mop up.
I need to mop up.
Oh, Andy, you sound like you're speaking through a 1950s microphone.
Huh?
You switched to headphones by any chance?
Have I what?
Switch to headphones.
Well, I'm trying my. I've got some Bose ones that I'm trying. Is it better?
Mm.
This,
No.
the
Much worse.
mic quality is atrocious.
It's okay.
It's passable, but it's definitely clear.
Oh yeah, it's fine. We can
Yeah,
hear
it was
you.
definitely a noticeable change.
Okay. Well, I've taken the headphones out.
Yeah, sounds fine now.
That's much better.
Okie dokie.
You can probably fiddle with Discord settings. So
I
that-
can't be asked. I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay.
With my great attack. I'm attacking recklessly, by the way.
Okay, one sec.
Ooh! 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 Oh, I forget
you're-
what happened.
That's right.
Okay, no,
You're
still,
brutal.
he's still up.
That's what that noise is. The barbarian.
Oh shit, yeah.
It's a crit.
Cool.
Here comes brutal crit. Additional weapon damage die. Is it a D12? I think it's a D12.
D12.
Oh,
Okay.
Could be
right.
worse.
That's that. Has that killed him or not?
No, he's still up there. Why is it a
Okay.
+0 on your Oh, because the rage doesn't double.
Rage doesn't
Yeah.
double.
So I'm gonna get another attack.
That
Oh my god, nice.
Oh,
doesn't matter. He's dead.
Okay, so
Wait,
that-
fuck off. Did he? Oh, I thought you did another. I thought you did another attack there.
no,
So
no,
that's
no.
how-
Again.
And
So
he's
that-
now got 2 more attacks.
yeah, I've got two more.
So that's killed him. Just a quick thing. Andy, you need to roll a dex save for me.
Oh, of course, for ice shards.
Yep, you pass, so take 3 slashing damage, which then obviously, because you're raging, halved
So what, to 2 or to 1?
to 1.
Ah! Okay, so now
Um,
my other 2 attacks on that other little fucker.
Yep.
So, number 1. I'm attacking
That's
recklessly.
Oh, that's not miss then. Okay. He's still up.
Ha ha ha!
Fuck off.
Ah,
Fucking hell.
Excellent.
Oh,
Ah!
that's good.
my only disappointment, Andy, is that you could have been doing that damage on one of those ugly bastards.
Yeah, but I'm mopping up.
If these guys start multiplying, if those guys had been multiplying, that would have been really fucking annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, about that. Yep. Cool. So, Terry, can you roll another dex save for me? Take 1 slashing damage.
Okay.
Ipuk, it's your go.
That's it.
Cool.
That was fun.
That guy, they're all dead now, aren't they? So it's the Ice Devils go. And what he's going to do.
He can fuck off.
Which one is the bottom one down here? Okay. He is going to concentrate and you hear him muttering something. And we'll see how this goes. Ah.
What?
He
There's another one.
summons another one.
God.
And
Off.
that's
I didn't
know,
know they could do that.
yes, they can.
Whoops. Okie doke.
Uh,
This changes things.
it does change things, doesn't it?
Okie dokie, picking a pokey.
That's not a hooky dook.
It is your go, Cross.
Fuck. Okay. I'm coming. And sprint past this guy.
Okay, he's going to get an attack of opportunity on you.
And Scraps is going to use his reaction to impose disadvantage on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one sec. Let me share.
That's quite cool.
Yeah, deflect attack.
It's going to take a bite at you. Does a 24 hit?
With disadvantage?
With
What the fuck?
disadvantage, yeah.
Yes, it does.
Take 12 piercing and 8 cold.
Oh no. 12 piercing. Sorry.
Although, if you took your
Well,
I did. So
two-
it'd be
It'll be
only,
halved.
what was it? 16 total. Yep. Okay. And I'm gonna cast a about as good as I can do a level 2 cure wounds on Epoch.
Okay.
So I was yeah. And then I'm gonna get Scraps to come over. Scraps is gonna come. He's gonna meet up with me over here, and he's gonna attack this guy here. Bugger. Does a 12 hit?
12 doesn't
Shit.
hit, no.
Yay, okay. Oh, I'm gonna take my shield back out, and that'll be my turn.
Cool. So it's the newly formed Ice Devils go. He's going to come over here. And he can't actually currently get past, so he's going to do nothing.
Yay.
Unless there's something else he can do. Let me have a little look.
I don't want to say anything.
Nope. Cool. All good. Right. You'll go kill him.
Right, how you ended this turn?
Yeah.
I have your word that you're not going back on it if I tell you see what you've done with it.
Yeah. I'll be okay with that.
Doesn't even reach with this bit.
Of 10. Oh, yeah. Good point. I thought it was a bigger gap than 10 feet from where I was zoomed out.
Ah. Well,
Fair. Well, go back a turn. No, I'm kidding. It's your go. Were you going to kill him?
what am I going to do? Well, there are options. Sorry, I was thinking about this and I had a plan, and then Groz came in and saved the day with it. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I won't stabilize him then. Which is good. I don't need to stabilize him. It's positive. But, changing priorities, rather.
Yeah, I figured you could do more damage than
This
me.
is true. Although without being able to do effective fire damage, less so. think what I'm going to do is spin things up a bit and cast fire.
Cast creation.
What I am going to say actually is also to Terry, as a passing comment, if he could move up to sort of block the gate with his block, that would be ideal.
Block the gate.
Block the gate.
Where's this wall of fire going?
I'll show you. What is it?
60 feet.
60 feet. So something like that.
I can't see where you drew. Oh, there. Okay.
Kind of facing this way. Because it does face a direction.
Yep.
So I could really do with Terry blocking that gap.
Can't
Okay.
just move.
Keep them on that side of the wall.
They don't seem that bothered.
No, I know the damage is not as good as it could be, but it is still damage, and if we can keep them there, they'll keep taking it every single turn.
I thought Dan said they were immune.
They're resistant and they're not immune.
I would check on that, Sam.
Really?
Yeah.
Certainly said immune.
I was sure you said resistant.
If you want to re-roll your turn, I would let that happen. Allow that.
Oh, the bullshittery is real.
I didn't know when I made this encounter. I didn't know.
Ice devil, the ice things.
They're not even an elemental,
They're wily.
which is the frustrating thing about it.
Alright, I'll delete all those pretty lines.
Sorry, Sam. I swear this wasn't intentional. I promise.
We love
We're not gonna take it. Oh no.
Terry gone.
Sound like it, didn't it?
Oh, Terry has gone. Where's Terry gone?
Wait, how did I delete Terry?
I
I
don't
should
know.
have deleted Terry.
Did you do that?
My initiative's gone as well.
He was 20.
Yeah, you were like top of the
Re-roll
order.
it and I can edit it.
Do I have to re-roll it?
Yeah, I can organize it. Make sure you click your thing as well.
I'll take 22.
Right. Killian is going to move over here. And cast Lucky Bolt.
Cool.
That's it.
Well, you can see all your enemies, so you're fine. Okay.
Shit.
Well, it doesn't hurt you guys because
Oh, of course. Oh, god, yeah. Yeah.
you can see you right now.
There was a little bit where they just went, fucking not again.
Oh, fuck it out. They all fucking
Yeah, 'cause-
failed it.
You would definitely do a little bit more than, was it? I did 16 points of healing or something like that.
So this
God.
is good.
I mean, to be fair, line out just right, I could probably hit all three. Because it is
But
5
yeah,
feet.
I claimed it as you hitting all three, so you're good.
Yeah.
Cool. In which case then, beeps.
beeps. So I will lightning bolt the turtle. No,
Please.
Die, Turnhill. Everything else was a secondary target. Right. Let me just check the range on something. 30 feet. Okay then. Okay, so Beeps is going to run forward to about here. And he's going to twin spell an enlarge reduce on the barbarian.
Nice.
There's enlarge reduce. No, reduce the sorcery points, which I had forgotten to reset, so I'm already done. I'm ahead of the curve. Yeah. You are now big lads.
That guy's dead. Fine. Terry, your go.
Oh fuck! I'm at. How?
So
Okay.
not only are you giant, you also currently have haste as well. So
Right. Let's beat this motherfucker to a pulp.
Oh
Okay.
shit! I went for 2 minutes again, and mad things happened.
This
So
time a good thing happened to the token.
now it's giant hasted barbarians.
right. Let's
Good
go
try.
for attacking with reckless sense.
Okay, so
You also get an extra 1d4 for being in bigger.
plus 1d4 for being giant.
Oh, do I?
Yeah,
To each attack.
each attack. Yeah.
How am I doing damage wise?
So far, with the advantage you've hit on all of them, this close guy's looking pretty hurt.
Let's go for another one.
And he drops dead.
Easy gone.
And as he dies, the second one that was summoned fades away
Zip,
and dies
zip,
as well.
zip, 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 zip.
Is
Because
that
whilst they can
carried on
summon,
with victory noise?
yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Sorry?
Because while they can summon stuff, when their caster dies, the thing dies.
Is that Terry Lord's victory noise? Just,
Zip, zip, zip.
Right.
Zap. Zap.
Cool.
Zap.
That is the end of the session because it's fucking late and I didn't realize how late it was.
Oh
It's
yeah.
11:45. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Zap.
What is time
I mean,
anymore?
it is, but it's also Saturday night. Like,
Zap.
Yeah.
it's Saturday night on a bank holiday weekend.
I know,
Is it
right?
bank holiday?
It's basically
Bank holiday.
Friday.
Oh shit. What, the Friday or the Monday?
Monday.
Cool.
No, I'm quite happy to end it there.
Can we find out what's inside the cave?
Yeah.
We just roll on just a little bit longer. I don't want to do an incubator, but it'd be cool
I'm
to see.
quite happy to end it there.
I'm not. And we're both players, so our opinions are equally valid.
No, yours is less valid.
That
All
does
right.
Well,
seem
Hold up,
reasonable.
he's got a valid point here.
We could yeah just make sure we've like cleared up this space and then that's it.
It's alright.
Um,
I'm going to say I'd like to explore the cave, and no one can hear Andy's objections because he's muted.
brutal.
It's like,
So you
right then.
go into the cave and you do find in the cave some things, just bits and pieces of gold, silver. So you find I know giving this to you this early is going to be a mistake, but you find 2 items.
Uh-huh.
Fat loot.
I was just about to ask what was up with their spears.
This spear isn't the spear that they had, unfortunately,
right.
but it is something different. And you find this, which now, while it looks like an axe, is actually, I'm going to do as a hammer. And what they actually are, you'll find out next week.
Ooh.
I'm very satisfied that I made that decision. And overall, Dandy.
Pardon?
Who is now muted, but he's just not walking.
And then whilst that's happening, I just shout out to Scraps, Scraps, you know the drill. And Scraps just starts tearing them apart, like looking for stuff.
Okay. And you also find within there a shit ton of just snow, and weirdly enough, you find 300 gold, but it's just encased in a block of ice.
I would like to melt it.
You'd like to melt it? Are you gonna finally cast a fire spell? Right, there we go. Yeah. Sorry, Sam. When I built this thing, I was like, "Oh, finally get to pick some enemies that are going to be good against." Yeah, it was bad.
I mean, fire will be good against.
Quite good against, yeah, and it wasn't. It was awkward.
Actually.
I don't see any issue with this.
I worked around it. I got carried away with my creation spell, but otherwise it went well.
Yeah. Right. Cool. End of.